Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Up next, it's our main event between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the San Francisco 49ers. Will Reichert has it all teed up. And we're off from Levi Stadium. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
They're on the 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. That's a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Here's Johnson again. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Brown 80!
Again, this is Johnson. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Rick Martin making that play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I know we talk all the time about special teams flipping the field, and undoubtedly they will at some point today. But on the opening drive, to flip the field to get in the other team's field position, that's a great sign with that run.
So first down from the 41. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Makes the grab in bounds left side. There it is, touchdown Pittsburgh!
Touchdown Pittsburgh.
The Steelers start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. So a picture-perfect way to begin this ball game, Brock. Their opening drive ends in 6.
Yeah, no question about it. That's how you do it. You work all week to script out the opening drive, and it's huge when it pays off like that.
Kicking team out to try the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
49ers nothing.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
20-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go!
On the give, it's Miller. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Second and 10. Here he is to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first. He'll look to throw. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. That is picked off by Rayon Lane. And the Steelers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. First and 10 from the 32. They're running out of the pistol with Johnson. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1. On the ground again with Johnson. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers pull that in front further, 13-zip.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
49ers nothing.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Yeah. 49ers to the line. First and 10.
Here we go. Check go.
Now an inside handoff to Miller. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Ready up.
Only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
Go. Liking 18.
Full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Okay, ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Third and long for him here. That's caught for the first. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that gives the 49ers the first. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, Every defense will go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. In the air here. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Here's a throw. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers make it a one-score game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
49ers 7. Will Reichert to kick off.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. They give to Johnson to start this drive. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On 1st down, Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
I like that, Kate. That's going to keep a defense honest. That proves that they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to hit.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And it's picked off by Keaton Crawford. And the 49ers will take over at the start of the next quarter. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're set up with it after the pick to end the first. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Offense in the hurry up here.
The tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
Back at 60. Ready.
He's going to throw it. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Looked like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Go! 70 Timberwolves. Cut 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Back to throw. He has room past the 25. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. What a play on 3rd and 13. And this drive will indeed continue.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
70 Lions.
Handoff here for Miller. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Setting up to throw. And this is going to fall incomplete. They made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's third down. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
Shotgun now on third down. He has the first over the middle. And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. 3.
Straight ahead, here's Miller. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Record there to tack on the extra points. And the 49ers tie things up at 14. we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Johnson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's 16 on the pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the draw, this is Johnson. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Bernardo Green with that tackle.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down play. Irvin trying to run for the first. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Now, Brock, things are dead even as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. So the Steelers turning things over to the field goal unit. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Here we go, Shaq. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 18 Rabbit, 18 Rabbit, 18 Pioneer.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Come on, set. 60 by
They get behind the line, and the ball is loose. And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Now a give to Johnson, coming right. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to roam. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That one goes for 31 yards. And the Steelers have a 1st down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Going to the ground again on 1st. few looks at a touchdown here as he gets it down to the 8. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I like that old adage, Kate. Winning begets winning. You know what happens in the league? Explosive plays beget explosive plays, which often beget scoring.
First and goal. Here's Irving. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming and pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
56, all 52.
Now Allen going to the air. Brought in. Looking quickly here.
It's now third and goal.
Third and goal for Allen. That one's incomplete in the end zone. I thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up fourth and goal. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slant, weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender, and when you do, you hope to find that connection, but the contact knocked that sucker away. We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
70, 40, 70, 72, move. 10.
They'll come out throwing. Short pass brought in. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Throwing on seconds. Left him wide open. It's complete. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone.
Half the 60, half the 60.
From the red zone on first. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Steelers rip the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. And again, Brock, the play clock expires. What is going on down there? A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty.
Middle. Brown in.
Looking to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun, a gift to Miller. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Pass play coming here. Throw left side, complete. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawks, take over.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Coming left is Miller. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. 2nd down coming up.
That's simply a foot race to the outside that he's used to winning. Seen him get beat there and forced to take it out of bounds near the line? Well, that's just a tremendous effort and tremendous speed by that defense.
Check smash. 19 Lion.
He's dropping back to throw. Pass it down close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll try and punch it in. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Back on 2nd and goal. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Got to manage 3 yards here. 3rd and goal.
Here we go, set.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers find the end zone for 6. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the offshoot quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down from the 42. From the gun, Johnson. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tuipulotu in for the tackle.
On the play, and this is
3rd and a lone yard coming up. On the ground again with Johnson. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. He goes to the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Allen fires out wide, complete. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. On the give, this is Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Allen. Going with the screen to Johnson. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll run with Johnson. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
Allen looking to throw this. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
Score, Steelers 28, 49ers 21.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. And it's incomplete, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's going to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They give to Johnson to start this drive. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. So goes to the hurry-up offense here. It's Johnson on 2nd down. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 4th quarter. So we're through 3 here. It's the Steelers with the ball. They are leading, but not by a lot. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. This is Johnson heading right. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Back to throw now, Allen. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. They'll set up here for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers double their lead to 14.
49ers 21.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Let's go.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits his running back. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he's set out. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
70 Lions.
He's going to throw this one. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And it's picked off by Rayon Lane. And the Steelers get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth cake down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And it's picked off by Keaton Crawford.
I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Handoff here for Miller. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just 1 play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Thrown back is the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Back to throw now. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Connects on the crosser. And they're gonna haul him down just shy of the 40. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets him the first.
At the 41-yard line.
Let's go. 19, 18. I got him. Hey, check motion in. Put your hands on it. Let's go.
Now looking to throw. Gets it through the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw here. It's inside the 10. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
18 Cardinal, Buffalo 18. Panther 60, take over.
On the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got...
He will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers now within 1 score in the 4th. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Johnson. A lot of space ahead. And they take this in for the score. The Steelers go up by 12 in the 4th.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
It's a designated keeper for Allen. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure, and if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
60 Bison, Mustang 19. I got it.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Oh, no, they get him yet again. That is picked off by Rayon Lane. And the Steelers get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. No design run. It's Allen. Lining up to take a knee on second down. This is a designed run for Allen. Setting up for the kneel down on third. It's a designated keeper for Allen. The Steelers calling their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. The lead looks safe, but the Pedals staying down. They're going for this. Now a design run. It's Allen. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready, go!
Back to work after throwing the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Dropping back to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock